Hey everyone, and welcome to this exclusive voiceover coverage featuring Shen Yue. Do subscribe now to stay updated with every surprise twist and heartfelt reaction as we dive into what she had to say about Wang's recent scandal. From the moment rumor hit the headlines, fans waited with bated breath, questions swirling through social media. Would Shen Yue stay silent? Would she speak out? Today, we bring you her voice, her emotion, her truth, crystal clear and unfiltered. When asked about Wang's scandal, Shen Yue's expression was calm yet resolved, a quiet strength glimmering behind her eyes. She acknowledged the media storm without flinching. In her words, "I've seen the news, and I've heard the stories." The tone was measured, not defensive, nor distant, but deliberate, like someone choosing her words carefully, refusing to be rushed or distorted. She continued, "Dylan is someone I've known and respected for a long time. I care about him as a friend and a colleague." There was empathy there, genuine concern that surprised many who expected indifference or outrage. Her voice carried the comfort of shared history, the kind cushion of familiarity even amidst controversy. "These are human moments," she said softly. That simple admission, that she cared, sent ripples across fan communities online. Some were moved, others skeptical. But Shen Yue didn't stop at sentiment, she spoke of perspective. "We are all imperfect, all learning, all navigating public life under relentless scrutiny. Mistakes get magnified. I believe in growth and accountability." It was a perspective rooted not in moralizing, but in understanding the shades of grey we all live in. Her words cut through the sensationalism, grounding the conversation in humanity. Her tone shifted slightly, firm yet compassionate. "That said, I believe actions speak louder than words. Those involved must take responsibility, and we must listen to their truth before jumping to conclusions." She didn't excuse or ignore wrongdoing, but she didn't let her voice become a weapon either. In every syllable, you could sense a balance, acknowledging harm without demonizing a person entirely, pushing for accountability without dehumanizing. That's a rare tightrope to walk, and Shen Yue did so with grace. She paused, exhaled, and then paused again. When she spoke again, she addressed fans directly. "I know many of you look to us, not only for entertainment, but for trust. I want to say thank you for caring so deeply. But let's also be careful not to let outrage overshadow empathy." Few public figures have reminded fans, in the heat of a scandal, to lean back toward empathy. And yet, that was exactly what she did. "I'm not looking for forgiveness for anyone," she clarified. "Accountability must come. Healing takes time. But we're human beings first." Silence followed, a powerful, weighted silence, one that allowed her words to sink in. Then, softly, "I will continue to support those who choose to learn and reform. And I hope, for all our sakes, we can offer space for change, for truth, and ultimately, for healing." To many, those closing words were unexpectedly mature, even surprising, especially considering the star-crossed expectations fans often place on co-stars. Social media lit up with reactions. "Shen Yue is a human," one fan wrote, "taking the high road, reminding us all what it means to stay grounded." Another commented, "No hate, just humanity." Yet others debated whether empathy might excuse behavior, but Shen Yue's measured response seemed to preempt that misinterpretation by reiterating the need for accountability. Through it all, her voice stayed quiet, resolute, and steady. "I don't seek sympathy. I ask only that we remember to stay human." That line, simple and profound, became the most shared tweet and the most quoted caption. It crystallized her message in 10 words. Critics were momentarily silenced. Shen Yue had broken her silence not with flashy retorts, defenses, or deflections, but with clarity. And that clarity was rooted not in publicity, but in humanity. So what does this mean for Wang, for Shen Yue, and for fans trying to reconcile devotion with disappointment? It means that amid scandal, it's still possible to ask for the best of one another, to insist on growth, not just punishment. It means that celebrities, yes, even ones caught in public dramas, can choose compassion as their voice. But let's remember, this moment of empathy isn't a conclusion, it's an invitation to hold people accountable while still seeing them as people. And when Shen Yue said, "Let's offer space for change," she wasn't offering a loophole, she was issuing a challenge to all of us, to the public sphere. Can we demand justice without abandoning humanity? As the echo of our words reverberates online, the choice ahead of us becomes clear. We can treat this as a headline to fuel outrage, or as a plea for healing. And so we watch, and we wait. Not for drama, but for evidence. Not for spectacle, but for sincerity. Because in the end, Shen Yue's voice may not be the loudest, but it could be the wisest. Thank you so much for listening. In a world increasingly hungry for scandal, let's keep believing in better responses, better understanding, better people. And as this story continues to unfold, let's not forget the responsibility we carry too, as fans, as viewers, as participants in the digital conversation. Our voices shape the tone of the culture we are part of. Shen Yue didn't just comment on a controversy, she modeled how to engage with integrity. Whether you agree with her or not, there's no denying the strength it takes to speak with both honesty and heart. So if there's one thing to take away from her words, it's this: don't just react, reflect. Stay curious, stay compassionate, and above all, stay human. Until next time, take care. Whether you agree with her or not, there's no denying the strength it takes to speak with both honesty and heart. In an era where silence is often interpreted as complicity, and outrage is often louder than truth, Shen Yue chose something quieter, and perhaps more radical. She chose decency. She chose reflection. She reminded us that it's possible to be both accountable and kind, both honest and hopeful. That doesn't mean ignoring harm. That doesn't mean letting people off the hook. What it means is remembering that calling someone out should never cost us our own humanity. Growth doesn't happen in echo chambers. Healing doesn't thrive in humiliation. If we truly want better from the people we admire, then maybe we need to become better at how we ask for it. The next few weeks may bring more statements, more headlines, more revelations. But long after the noise dies down, Shen Yue's words will remain clear, calm, and courageous. She didn't defend Wang, nor did she condemn him. She didn't take sides, she took a stand for integrity, for growth, and for grace. So let this be more than a moment. Let it be a reminder that in the heat of public storms, we can still be soft. That truth doesn't always shout, and strength doesn't always roar.